That's me when I see the electricity bill.
Biodegradable car? Oh, what is it? I thought so. Apologies. That is not true. That's not true.
What's up, Philippines? Welcome to another reaction video on our channel. Today we are reacting to
Strangest Things Found in the Philippines.
And I know there are a lot of strange things to find in the Philippines. We've experienced some of it ourselves already.
Yes.
Can't wait to see this video. Before we jump into it, we are Mike and Nelly, two travel vloggers that are based in Manila. We've been living there for a year and we've traveled through the Philippines over the past 3 years. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe and turn on the notifications. If you want to see some travel vibes, lifestyle videos, food vlogs, head on over to Making It Happen. But without further ado,
yes,
let's jump into the video.
All right.
Headphones in. Don't forget this time.
Yep. I'm so prepared this time. Okay, before we start, sorry. I know. It's a thing.
So prepared.
What are your expectations?
I have no idea. Strange things, anything could happen.
What is the strangest thing you saw in the Philippines?
Probably George.
I hope George is watching.
The strangest thing I've seen in the Philippines. Oh my god, it's I can't figure it out.
Okay, maybe if we watch this video,
we'll recognize some things.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, click.
From dogs riding motorcycles to inmates dancing for the Pope,
for the Pope.
Here are 12
Yes,
we want to go
things
there.
found in the Philippines.
Yes, nice intro.
They're dramatic. Number 12.
Number 12, Tarzires.
Tarzires.
Yes!
We've seen them.
Super cute. They're this tiny.
Smallest primates.
Tiny.
Found in a few places in Asia, there are 3 types of
they
Tarzire.
were so
but the
cute.
Philippine Tarzire is
They're very
native
shy.
to, guess where? The Philippines.
Very quiet.
They've been around for about 40 million years, but are now in danger of
I heard they
extinction
commit
because of habitat
suicide
loss.
if they
And
can't
they are very
sleep.
difficult to raise in captivity.
That's what.
Only about 50%
That's
that are
very
taken in the
dramatic.
I
wild
know.
survive.
I would be
The
upset if I
BBC
couldn't
made a
sleep
documentary
as
on the
well.
Tarzire called Meeting the World's Smallest Primate, all about the Tarzire and
Whoa,
how
I
the
had no
animal
idea the jump.
Whoa!
is
Do you see how
actually
fast it
in
was?
danger. However, they made several crucial mistakes.
Oh my
They
God.
refer to Tarzires as marsupials, which they are not.
We
primates,
saw
yeah.
them. We
And
saw
the
them
big
in
one was that they
Bohol
called
during
the
a trip.
documentary Meeting the World's Smallest Primate, which it is not. If the BBC can't get it right, how is there hope for the rest of us? What are we supposed to use as credible sources nowadays?
Mosquito.
Do you know what the smallest primate in the world is? Let us know in the comments below. The answer is coming up.
No.
Tarzires only grow to be about 3.5 to 6
Yo.
inches long,
Yeah,
excluding the tail,
they're
which is
super
usually
tiny.
twice the length of the body.
They're
They
so
weigh about 2
tiny.
to 5.4
So cute.
ounces and
With
live
big
for about
What? They
eyes.
lived for
16
16 years.
They are
What?
famous for their large googly eyes, which are the same size as their
Oh.
brain. They have super long fingers,
Yeah, it
a
looks
long
spooky.
tarsus, which
Looks
is
a little
where
bit
they
like
get their name
the
and a round
from
Gollum.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Gollum.
180 degrees.
Maybe
Their
that was the
face is short with
inspiration.
large
That's me when I
membrane
see the
and ears
electricity
that are
bill.
almost constantly in motion, and they have thick, silky fur.
Shout out
They
to
move by
Morocco.
leaping from tree to tree at about 10 to 15 feet at a time. Unfortunately, there are only about 5,000 to
Aw.
10,000 left in the wild. And the title for the smallest primate in the world goes to Bertha's mouse lemur.
lemurs.
Number 11, Waterfall
Yes.
Restaurant. The
Very
Villa
close
Escobedo
to Manila.
Plantations
We
and
were planning
Resort
on
is a
going
working
there
coconut
Before the lockdown.
Before the
Not only
lockdown,
is it
but
already
yeah.
beautiful and charming, but it is home to one of the most unique
It's
restaurants in the world.
at
The tables
Villa
at the
Escudero.
station
Yes.
all sit at the bottom
Yeah.
of a waterfall. Guests are able to enjoy their meal as the water rushes
cool.
along their feet. They can also lean under the waterfall after
Ooh.
they finish their meal. No shirt, no shoes,
Wow.
no problem. The small waterfall known as Labasin Falls is not actually a natural fall, but instead is the runoff from the Labasin
Oh.
Dam, the Philippines'
I had no idea
first
about that.
hydroelectric
Cool.
plant.
That
The
is so
entire villa
beautiful.
is a historical
Very
plantation
picturesque,
surrounded
very
by
Instagrammable.
mountains and
So
coconut
we wanted
trees.
also to
Once
go
guests
there
have
too.
dried off from their refreshing
Film a little
lunch,
bit.
they can enjoy numerous local activities such as
Oh.
bamboo rafting,
that.
I didn't know that
bird
either.
watching, and can even venture off to nearby rural villages on an
Oh, look, it's me
ox-drawn
carrying a jeepney.
Coconut harvesting lessons are also available on the
I think-
plantation grounds. I
I
really
think
want to go
we
here.
went there and
Number 10, the world's
entrance
first
fee was really
biodegradable
high.
car.
And we didn't have.
Also known as the
Biodegradable
bamboo
car?
and rattan Roadster was designed by award-winning Filipino
Wow.
designer Kenneth
I had no
Chavez.
idea.
Okay,
And
I
Albrecht
can't really say a
Bergman.
lot about
The
cars
Roadster
because
is
Mike is
basically
the
made out
car
of bamboo,
expert here.
rattan, steel, and nylon,
That's
and it is their
crazy.
vision of future
But
sustainable
it looks a
So
little bit
hyper
like
modern.
the...
in
it looks a
industrialized
little bit like
countries,
the
people tend to keep a
Expo.
car for about 5 years.
You
And
think?
cars
Maybe a
require a
little bit.
massive
I don't know.
amount of non-renewable resources. Then there is the problem of waste left behind
Yes.
by automobiles. For everywhere else, Cars are extremely expensive and people tend to keep them
Wait,
10
is
to
it
20
made of
years.
bamboo?
It took a team of weavers and
different
craftsmen
materials.
only 10 days to make this biodegradable car. The Phoenix Roadster can last anywhere between 5 to 10 years, and then it can
Whoa,
be recycled,
recyclable
essentially
car.
ending the waste of old cars. However, the outer skin of the car can just be replaced at very low cost if the owner wants to keep the car longer.
Interesting,
The
huh?
Phoenix
It's like
measures
a
around 3.89
kubo
meters
on
long.
wheels.
The designers say the car is inspired by nature, with the exterior structure similar to that of a spine found in a vertebrate or a plant.
It looks a little bit
There's
like
still
the
no word on
hammocks
what engine
here
will
in the
power the car,
Philippines.
but it might
Like
be
from the shape.
100% electric.
Super
Number 9,
interesting.
Bubba Ryder.
Ah!
A few years ago, a dog
What?
made waves as he rode a bike in the Philippines, wearing a certified helmet specifically made
That's
for him.
very
The
cute.
then 4-year-old dog was seen going around the streets of Manila, sitting on the
We
front
should
of his
we should try to reach out to him.
motorcycle.
Collab.
Yeah.
Gilbert, the dog's owner, wanted to get a dog for companionship and for someone to protect him. The dog has never fallen off. However, once in traffic, he jumped off to tackle thugs trying to steal his owner's
Whoa.
gold necklace. Gilbert said that he started training Bogey early and he already knew how to fetch
Wow.
at 2 months old. Gilbert loves taking him on trips around the Philippines and treats Bogey
You
like
should
So
be a
his
cute.
police
son.
dog.
If you're lucky, you might see them driving around Manila.
See
And
him
now
there.
for number
Oh
8.
wow,
But
he has a
first, you
YouTube
should
channel.
subscribe if you're
No.
new
No.
here. We'd love to have you.
Oopsie.
Number 8, Barrel Man. The Barrel Man is an easy to find and popular souvenir in the Philippines. The Barrel Man is so popular that it even had its own exhibits in
Wait.
museums. It's basically a wooden figure of a man
Never
surrounded
seen
by
it.
a wooden barrel.
Me
hence
neither.
the name. Okay, yeah, whatever. But there is a surprise.
Uh-oh,
hidden under
what
the
is it?
barrel.
I thought so, I
You will
thought
get
so.
a huge male organ sprung in your face, which often catches people
We
off
also
guard
saw that
unless
in
you know that
Indonesia,
it's
in
there.
Bali.
While no one is really sure
And I
of
was
the
like,
origins of the
who
Barrel Man,
buys
it's been a part of
this?
Filipino art, culture, and jokes for years. Depending on the size of the Barrel Man, they range anywhere from about $8 to $23. In recent years, a barrel woman has appeared.
Ooh.
You can probably guess what the surprise is
Okay, I
there.
guess I'm not going to
Number
buy this
7,
souvenir.
Cinerapan. The Cinerapan is known as the world's smallest fish that we eat and is only found in the Philippines. They are often found in Bato and Buhi lakes. This fish has been recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the smallest commercially
Oh.
harvested
Wait.
fish. Not the smallest
Commercially
fish, no.
harvested.
These fish are transparent
Means people
and have
eat those
large
small
black
fish.
eyes, which is the only
That's a very
thing
little
that gives
fish.
them
It can be a
color.
very small
However, in
fish
some
for a human,
specimens,
but a
the
very
side is
large
black and
fish
there
for
might be a thin
Tarzire.
black vertical stripe under the eye and a row of dark spots at the base of the fin. If you have a magnifying
True.
glass and if
True
you care.
facts with
They're
Mike.
about half an inch in length, but they can be a little smaller or longer. To eat them, they are often boiled with vegetables or fried in oil. They are popular because of their great flavor.
Oh, yes,
However,
we've
they
seen
are
that.
also sold as dried cakes
Those
and
we've
sheets
seen.
and are
I think
also
also in,
available in blocks of frozen
Batangas,
uncooked
yes,
salmon
at
for
the
you to
market we
prepare
saw
at
them.
home. If anyone watching this video is from the Philippines or if you've been there, let us
Yeah,
know if you've eaten
we are
Cinerapan.
here.
Yeah, let
and what
us
you
know
think
in the
of it.
comments.
Number 6,
Don't let
the
them know.
world's largest pair of shoes. This might not be the first
World's
thing you
largest
think of
pair
when
of
you think of
shoes.
the Philippines. However, did you know that the world's largest pair of shoes sits in the town of
Marikina?
Well, right now it's in Siargao. It's my
Why they
shoes.
decided to how, I'm not quite sure. They are made out of
What?
real leather and measure over 17 feet long.
Okay,
No
this
way.
video is not
Why?
as I
In order to fit
expected
into
it to
shoes
be
without
because
any
this
help,
is.
you would have to be
These are like things that I have never
125
heard
feet
of.
tall.
I was
In
like, oh
reality,
yeah,
they
I'm
can fit
pretty
about
sure
30 people inside. It
I'll
took
see a
10
few things
people
that I've
77
already
days to make these
seen.
shoes, and they were certified by the Guinness Book of World Records
Whoa.
in 2002.
That's cool.
The shoes are made out of genuine leather and cost about 2 million
Whoa.
Philippine
Whoa,
pesos,
2 million
or a little
Philippine
over $107,000. The world's largest
So,
shoes
is
are
there a
displayed
buyer
at
out
the
there?
Met
We should go
Museum
check that
Mall,
out in
where they're
Manila.
joined by
Yeah.
other normal size shoes. Because of these shoes, Marikina is now known as the
Ah.
shoe
Of course, there's
Of course.
always a capital of
Number
something in the
5,
Philippines.
Pung Nazareno. Also known as the Black Nazarene, the Pung Nazareno is a life-size dark wooden sculpture of Jesus carrying the cross en route to his crucifixion. It was carved from wood in the 16th
Wow.
century and was taken to the Philippines in 1606. It is very sacred to the Catholics in the Philippines. They believe the statue is able to heal terminal cancers.
Isn't
and
it
other
with the
illnesses,
Black
to
Nazarene
grant
in Manila
petitions,
as well?
and to
That
help
they
those in need.
Yeah,
honor?
The
that's
Jesus
where
figure got
they
its
move
dark
it.
complexion when
Oh,
the
is that
wooden
the
statue
statue?
That's it,
arrived
yeah.
on
Oh,
a
really?
ship on its way from Mexico to the Philippines.
Yeah. Oh,
Each
here we
year
go.
There are 3 annual
Yeah, we saw
processions
videos of
where
that,
the
and
Black
we
Nazarene
even
is taken
wanted
out
to
the
go
shrine and
there
makes
this
its way along
year.
the streets of
Yeah.
Manila.
But that day I
Anywhere from
wasn't
6
feeling
to
too
8
well, so I
million
didn't
people
want
will
to,
gather see
you know,
the celebration that
join the
takes place
crowds
on
as I was
January
already
9th.
feeling very weak.
Number 4, Tamaras. Tamaras, or the
Tamaras.
Oh, yeah, we've
Mongol
seen them.
buffalo, is a critically
wait.
endangered animal native to the Philippines. It looks a little bit like a small
it looks
water
like a-
buffalo and is the largest mammal from the Philippines. It is actually one of the rarest mammals
But
on
it's
Earth.
similar
It
to
has
the
a
Kubao,
robust
right?
body with
Yeah.
dark brown to grayish black
Kubo.
hair with short and stocky
Kubo.
legs and
Kubao.
powerful horns,
Kubao.
which can measure about
I think
20
Kubao.
inches. The horns of
Wow.
the males are thicker
Stunning.
and longer than those of the females. It
Look at
weighs
those
in about
horns.
Looks like an
485
animal
to 661
straight somewhere from
pounds.
Africa.
The Tamaras used to be found all over Mindoro, but because of
Ah.
humans taking over its habitat and hunting, they are only limited to some grassy, marshy areas.
We've been to Mindoro.
Tamaras can live for about
We
20
are in
to
Mindoro.
25 years.
No, we're in
These
Mindanao.
animals are also known to be nocturnal. However, if they're active, they tend to be active during the day
Gotcha.
and the evening. Number 3, the world's largest banknote. Created in 1988, the world's largest single banknote is the 100,000
That's awesome.
100,000
created by the
peso.
government of the Philippines. It was designed to celebrate 100 years of independence from Spanish rule. The note
Wait.
is commemorative and was only offered
Okay.
to collectors who could purchase one of the limited edition
Not that
notes
I
for
would have it.
150,000
Can you imagine going to a
or
Tarzire store and buying some
$3,700.
3-in-1 with that?
The same size as a regular sheet of legal printer paper. The banknote has 21 security features, including
nice
a hologram,
banknote.
so it is
It is.
extremely difficult to counterfeit.
It's a little bit
Number
like a
2,
Euro note.
Hobbit House. The
Hobbit
Hobbit House was recently on CNN Go's list of world's weirdest themed restaurants. The restaurant was founded in 1973 in Manila, Philippines by Jim Turner, a former Peace
what
Corps
kind of
volunteer
foods
from
do they have?
Iowa who rescued little people or dwarves from the slums and carnivals and variety shows where they were mistreated. Inspired by his favorite author, J.R.R.
Oh,
Tolkien
nice.
and the Lord of the Rings book series, it is the only restaurant in the world which is completely staffed by
That's
little
cute.
people.
Mm.
Jim employed them as waiters, bartenders,
Aw, I love
cashiers,
midgets.
entertainers, and
Very
even
cute t-shirt.
bouncers. Later on, they became managers and even owners. Jim and the Hobbit House did wonderful things for little people in the Philippines who are often
Aw.
shunned as outcasts or feared because people think they
Aw,
are
that's
Aw.
mean.
spirits. At the Hobbit House, they have become popular characters who serve drinks, crack jokes, and even
So
entertain on
nice.
stage. The Hobbit House is known to have the smallest
Ooh!
Elvis Presley in the world. The
Very
talent
special.
scouts from Japan stole him away. Until Jim passed away in 2016, he was known to hang out in the Hobbit House every night
Aw.
with his employees, who he considered his family. Over the years, the children and grandchildren of his employees have also found work at the Hobbit. Lonely Planet has called it one of the trippiest bars in the world. Number 1, dancing inmates. Cebu Provincial Detention and Rehabilitation Center, a maximum security prison in Cebu, Philippines, made a claim to fame when their inmates got together to
That's the
reenact
video that I
dance
wanted
from
to react
Michael
to.
Jackson's
Yeah.
Thriller around
Should we do that?
2007.
Yeah.
Dancing is encouraged as part of the rehabilitation program at the prison, and not only have they performed Thriller,
Yes.
but many
Thriller.
others that have become
Michael
popular, such as
Jackson's
Gangnam
Thriller.
Style. They have their own choreographers, and inmates spend up to
Such
4
a
hours
good
a day
idea,
4
practicing
hours
right?
a
per
growing
day,
repertoire
yeah.
of more than 2
Keeping the
dozen
busy
dances.
people busy
In
and
2015, over 2,000 inmates welcomed the Pope to the Philippines when they performed
Wow.
the Pope dance. They have also been seen dancing with
Wow.
U.S. Navy SEALs. About 100 inmates also.
I think
tried to
that's
go
very
on tour
unique.
after the
Worldwide,
release of their
I've
famous
never
Thriller video.
heard of
The
something
group
like
tried
that.
to go to the Sinulog Festival, however, they were turned down because the majority of inmates had
Yeah.
committed serious
Yeah.
crimes. But this did not discourage the inmates, as they just continued dancing within the walls of the rehabilitation center and performed for an audience there. They received a lot of donations, and in 2010, the government suspended the dance program to investigate the prison's
Oh.
accounting. The prison has been criticized for exploiting its prisoners and not improving their
Oh.
living conditions. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
I think it's time for a trip to the
Wow.
Philippines.
Wow.
Who's with me? Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you
I love these
Bye.
kind of videos.
Yeah, that was a really, really cool video.
Yeah.
Whoever suggested that one, thank you so much. So many like strange facts about the Philippines that we didn't know. A lot of them that
Yeah.
we did know, but we only realized like how unique it is after seeing it in this video.
Yeah.
So cool. What was your favorite fact?
I would say my favorite fact was the...
Oh, I know.
What?
The barrel man.
Apologies. That is not true. That's not true. I don't know. I kind of liked that dancing inmates
Yeah.
because I saw
I found
that-
the Hobbit House really cute.
Yeah, I saw it's like a community thing, and I saw the video popping up on YouTube, and when I saw inmates in Cebu perform Michael Jackson Thriller, I was like, I need to watch that video, but then I was like, nah, I'll just keep it for my reaction.
Yeah.
So we might do that video here.
Let us know in the comments down below if you want us to do that video.
What was your favorite?
The Hobbit House.
The Hobbit House.
It's such a cute idea. And
Yeah.
I find it good to, support
Yeah.
and build like an environment that's safe and
Yes.
yeah, it's cool. It's awesome.
Maybe we'll visit when this whole thing is over.
Yes. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to head over to our main channel and hit subscribe over there. By the way, over here on this channel, we're trying to hit 100k subscribers by the end of this month. I know, a crazy ambitious goal, but we haven't given up. And together with you guys, we can make it happen, which is also the slogan of our main channel, Making It Happen vlog.
And if you want to suggest video ideas, please feel free to message us on Instagram.
Yes.
At
Making It Happen vlog and Nelly's life __.
Sorry for the underlines.
Yeah, she's known
My
as
name is taken.
She's known as the lady with the most underlines in the Philippines.
I am the capital of the underlines in the Philippines.
She was just showing solidarity because I have a lot of underlines. Alright guys, we will see you on the next video here on What's Up Philippines? Bye bye.